Hi guys, today's video is going to be about taking action. Do you need to take action to manifest your desired outcome, to manifest your SP, right? Is there something you should do or need to do? Because this is the kind of question that has come up and people have asked, can I do this? Should I do this? And oftentimes the answer is no. So it's about you reflecting on what reason it is that you want to do the thing and figuring out is it actually going to benefit you. And I'm going to go over that in this video, explain why you shouldn't be taking certain action. So please do thumbs up and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date. I'd really appreciate it. I'm very, very close to 4,000 subscribers, which is amazing. This is, going so well. I'm really, really pleased that I'm able to build up an audience here and that you guys really enjoy my advice and coaching and everything. It does mean a lot to me. So yeah, I'd love for all the new viewers to come join the channel as well. I do offer coaching as well. If you feel you need help, if you'd like that one-on-one help from me, then I do offer a bunch of different packages. On screen will be a couple of new options that I've made some nice little infographics of and little ads, I guess you could say. And then below is my Instagram link for LOA coaching, and that is the page where it's all my coaching content and all the information for signing up is there. So take a look if you're interested, and let's get into today's video. I'll start off by saying that manifestation is perfect. Everything about it, everything about law of assumption is in your control, in your hands. It's perfect. There are no questions or imperfections in terms of how it can happen. Will it happen? The answer is always yes. So it will come to you. You are doing it correctly if you're applying the practices. There's nothing to worry about. There's no delay unless you cause a delay yourself. The process itself is very quick and simple and easy, but as humans, we're the ones who complicate it. So manifestation as a practice is perfect. Now, tying it into today's topic, that means you don't need to do anything other than the practices set out for you. The advice and guidance I give you, that Sammy Ingram gives you, because I know a lot of you guys watch her too, any other coach, any other law of assumption coach, even Neville Goddard, right? The creator of these practices and the original teacher of them, I guess you could say, even his advice, if you just follow these practices, that is all you need to do, the mental work. So no, technically, to summarize, you don't need to put in the work. You don't need to take the action. You just need to put in the work. There is never a need to take action. There's never a manifestation or achievement or end goal or end result or even bridge of events that needs to be created by you taking action. So I suppose actually, okay, well, in terms of manifesting it, you never need to take action. Maybe me phrasing it as never needing to take action is the wrong wording, because sometimes it will naturally come about. And for example, technically, like you getting a new car, you being able to buy your dream car will require you doing something. But what I mean is unnatural action. So anything inspired or natural, like your SP asking you on a date, obviously you have to travel to the date. You have to get ready for the date. You have to text them or whatever it is saying, hey, yeah, I'm on my way. I'll be there soon. Like those kind of natural actions, obviously you should take, that's just common sense. But what I mean is you never have to go above and beyond and be the first to text SP, be the person to ask your boss for a raise. Like you don't have to do any of these things. So unless it's a natural action that is already something you would do to complete a task or complete the event or attend an event, other than that, don't take action. So don't think, oh, I'll get my manifestation if I tell SP I love him, or oh, the manifestation will speed up if I tell all my friends that I want to buy something, or that I tell my boss that I'm ready for a promotion. You don't have to do those things. They will come to you naturally. So if you're trying to go out of your way to create a result, that's the wrong type of action, and that's the kind of thing you should not be doing. You shouldn't even have to think twice. If you have to think twice, it's not natural, it's not positive, and it's not coming from a genuine place of just being like, I'm just going to do this. This feels natural. This is a logical, natural step that I just naturally, without worrying about the outcome, I'm just doing it, right? It will feel really happy and positive, and you won't even recognize it. You won't say, this is my bridge of events. This is me being inspired to take action. You don't think that way. If it's natural, it just comes about as if, washing your face in the morning or blinking. It's literally that natural. You don't think about it. You don't think, oh, I'm going to be a normal human by blinking. you don't process those actions with that thought process. So it's the same way with taking action for your SP, for the end goal, the end result you want in your life, whatever you're manifesting. If you're trying to go above and beyond or create something, no, you're doing the wrong thing. Just try not to do that, because you might end up spiraling or getting something negative, and it's probably not inspired action and not going to end well. That point was a little bit rambly, but I just felt I needed to clarify that if it's natural and in the moment, you can do it. But if it's something that causes you anxiety or doubt, or that doesn't feel like a natural step, a spontaneous step in the moment, then don't do it. So hopefully that clarifies it. If not, leave a comment. I can try and simplify it, but basically, yeah, you don't want to take any extra action from a state of lack. So tying into the next point about a state of lack and a state of doubt, if you're coming from these places, like I said, feeling anxiety, if you feel negative, if you have questions, if you're unsure about something, just don't do it. Don't text your SP, don't like their photo, don't, whatever it may be, don't try and follow them around a party because you're both at the same event, right? Don't do these things thinking, oh, this is going to bring us closer, this is going to get me what I want. Maybe if I do this, they will conform. Maybe if I say, why didn't you text me back last week? They'll start professing their love. Don't think from that thought process. That is not the way a manifestation naturally and perfectly unfolds. And that is coming from a state of lack, because what you're telling your mind is, I don't yet have this thing. I don't yet have my relationship, but if I do this, it will bring me closer. It will give me my result. That's what you're telling your mind. So you're actually thinking from the old story by saying, I don't even have this thing, so I'm trying to create solutions to make it happen. You don't need to do that. You're coming from doubt because you're literally questioning, how is it going to happen? I need to force the action to come about. And the answer is always, no, you don't. You don't need to do anything other than loop your affirmations, stay on top of the mental diet, and don't question the 3D. Let it change, let it unfold in its own time. The more time you spend thinking from the new story whenever you think about SP or whatever topic you're manifesting, the faster everything will change and conform, because you are telling your mind, this is the story. Look at all these thoughts. 90% of our thoughts about this person or this job or about myself are based in this, that I have everything I want. So your mind has to conform to that and accept it as the truth. And therefore your 3D reality has to accept it as truth and conform to bring that about. If you are questioning the 3D and, like I said, trying to take action, asking, do I need to do this? Should I do this? Well, why can't I reach out to SP? You're coming from insecurity. Doubt, lack, insecurity, anxiety, all these things are signs, warning signs in your own mind and emotionally telling you something's not right. You don't pursue this. You're already feeling anxious. Focus on something positive. That's always the answer with manifestation. If you're not feeling great, if you're feeling anxious, confused, in a state of doubt, just think positively, and even in the smallest, slightest way, it will help you feel better mentally. And again, if it comes to an SP and you feel the need to reach out to them, or usually it's creating some kind of communication, that's usually the action people want to take. And it's very, very tempting, of course, I understand that. But if you feel the need to chase SP and be the first one to text, go up to them, ask them to meet, pour your heart out to them. You are technically chasing them, and you're keeping them on a pedestal by being the one to be like, I need this person in my life. I'm anxious and, dissatisfied and unfulfilled. So I'm going to reach out to them and get that validation from them by texting them. You're coming from insecurity. You're letting them sit on the pedestal. You're not dragging them off the pedestal quickly and putting yourself there in their place. You need to make sure that if you do want to take any action, it's not because, I want them to give me some form of validation, or I need a response from them. I need them to communicate with me. You are in full control of your mental reactions and not mental reaction necessarily, but your mental responses, how quickly you respond and flip it back into a positive. So if you're trying to chase them verbally, and obviously not physically, but like verbally through texting them or trying to get them to communicate with you, they are on the pedestal, and that's part of the problem, and it's not allowing you to think from the new story. You're holding that old story in place. And final point that I wanted to mention is something you can do to counteract this, and you can use your affirmation. You can slightly reword your affirmations. You can add in 1 or 2 extra affirmations if you don't already have loads. By loads, I mean like 7 or 8. I probably wouldn't go more, I wouldn't add in more than that. But somewhere around that figure, you can always add in 1 or 2 extra and flip it around. So if you feel like, oh, they're not communicating with me and I'm getting anxious and I want to be the one to reach out to them, I'm going to text them, you know, I'm just going to take this action because maybe if we start talking, it will go well and it will help the manifestation. Whatever your logic and thought process is, flip it around and add an affirmation. Okay, well, actually, I'm just going to say, SP texts me every single day. SP is chasing me and pursuing me by text non-stop. Whatever it is specifically that you want. SP tells me they love me every day. Whatever it is you need to experience or hear or that's causing that anxiety and doubt, flip it around so that they're actually the ones doing it to you. You know, start affirming that, well, actually, I'm not in a state of lack or doubt because SP is actually doing this to me. SP is texting me non-stop. I don't need to reach out to them because they're texting me all the time. So add in some affirmations that already imply that, and I think it will really help calm your mind down and help get rid of those negative assumptions and negative old story even faster. So yeah, that is all my advice for today. I hope it clarified for you guys why you don't need to take action, when you definitely shouldn't be taking action. So please do thumbs up and subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.